Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm KETSIA Clever. Today I have a beautiful lady, Melissa.
Hi guys.
Hi Melissa.
I'm good.
How are you?
I'm very fine, and you?
Yeah, me too, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay guys, today we're talking about plus size and beauty. Okay?
Yep.
Because some lady feel when they are plus size they are not beautiful, and they feel like no one can want them, you know.
Yeah.
And we want to talk about our experience. Okay, Melissa, can you tell us about your experience when you was young? What happened? The bad,
The bad and the good.
yeah.
Generally, being a plus size or a chubby, people like referring to plus size women with many words. We are called BBW, big bodied women. Some might prefer to call you fat. Others will decide to call you a plus size. You just be called like you're big. And it's true, I'm big, and you appreciate that. But my experience growing up, it has just been, I would say, a nice experience, because I don't regret any of it. It taught me something, because I've been a chubby child since I've just been chubby. I was born a chubby child. I grew up being a chubby girl. In our class, you'll find like maybe 2 or 3 of us are bigger, or as we were referred then, we were fat. We grew up being fat children, fat girls. So you'll find that maybe in a class, you're the fattest or the biggest. Like in my family, I'm the only girl, so I don't have like somewhere but back at home it was just okay, because I'm the only girl. I am chubbier. It's genetic, because my grandma is chubby. My mom is not as chubby, but she also has a body, right? So it didn't affect me as such. But now the environment where you go to school, the people you interact with, some will be looking at you and they're like, you're maybe, or they might say some words to you which come out as hurtful. Yes, maybe sometimes the words that they tell you are coming from a good place, but the way the wording, the tone, what they are telling you about your body, because being a plus size, unless you're confident, anything someone tells you can take you into a dark corner, which is not right. But generally my experience has been nice, because I've learned and I don't regret any of it. And how has it been for you being a plus size girl?
I'm telling you, it was hard. Yeah, for sure, especially when I was at school. Some friend was like, but no friend, but my friend always understand, but those one was not my friend. They was like call me, in my country they call like bubul. Bull means like round. Now people call you bubul. Yeah, even some parents, you say, hey bubul. When a person say bubul, immediately it's you understand. And sometimes when I go home, I'm crying, and I have 2 sisters, and they are perfect for me. They are perfect. Yeah, okay. Now me, I was like, why me? I'm like this. Why my sisters are perfect? And but it was very hard. Yeah, it was very, very hard for me. But but one day when my grandma come to visit us, okay, and she look at me and she say, wow, you look like me when I was young. She told me that, and for when she said that, I feel I'm beautiful immediately. That was the click. Change, like now, because of that phrase, I have confidence.
Good.
Changed my life.
That's
until
nice.
Today.
Awesome.
And the way I like myself, you can't imagine.
And I don't know why. Also, something to add on that, I don't know why most of the negativity people experience first is from school. Because if I remember very well, there is a time when I was in primary school, now that I'm fat. Okay, I was fat, I was big, yeah. We've grown up. Plus size, the word plus size just came recently, but in the past, people used to refer to as those people who are bigger than maybe what it's normal size to them would be called fat. I remember there is a time I was in primary school, I think around class 7, 8 there, and I happened to have boobies. You're adolescent, so you're at that puberty stage, and we were going home, and our teacher was our class teacher then, I think in class 3. She called me aside and told me I should be wearing bras, and I'm like, okay. Then I was in primary school. I didn't take it like, it didn't hit me as such. You're growing, you're at your class, you're learning about the changes in your body and all, so it didn't hit me like this is a person trying to dictate how I'm supposed to live, like what I'm supposed to wear, because maybe I'm growing, because you're still a child, you're still finding your way around, you're still shy, you're having boobs, you're okay. Sorry. You're still shy and all, and then that teacher tells you. Then later on in life, I was like, wow, that's, for me, I felt like it was body shaming, because how can you go tell a class 7 child to be wearing a bra?
Yeah.
Because I don't think my boobs were that bigger, because I've grown most of my boobs later on after when you're gaining weight and losing the weight and all. But it felt like after that, looking back at what the teacher told me, that was kind of like body shaming. And I also experienced it for the second time when I went to high school, and we were with my friend. You see, you've just joined Form 1, you're fascinated about everything about secondary school. When you go to secondary school, you have funkies, you can go for music festival, you can go for games and all. And I remember this day we had won games kits, and we went to the basketball court, and I will never ever forget what this teacher, the coach, then told me. We were with my friend, she was also chubby, but I was chubbier than her. The teacher just looked at us and he was like, are you sure you will be able to run under the hot sun? I don't know for how many seconds. He didn't even say minutes, he just narrowed it down to seconds to show us how big we were then. And that's not good.
Yeah.
And so you just go in you start feeling like, maybe this size is not the beauty. Maybe beauty is designed by you should have a silhouette, an hourglass, like so. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So most of the negativity about someone being big or something comes from school. And you might just be big, you were born that way genetically. You might be having an underlying problem. Maybe you're dealing with hormone, especially for women.
Yes.
It might be hormonal. You might be maybe on medication, and the medicine you're taking is making you big. Like maybe someone
genetic.
But just someone looks at you and is like, excuse me, you don't look good like that. You don't look good like that, which is unfair.
For that, I want to say to all parents, if you know you have a child is plus size, you're supposed to talk to that kid. It's so important, because like me, when I was going home, sometimes in my bedroom, I'm crying, and my mom didn't know. You're supposed to talk to your child or your cousin or your whatever, I don't know. Talk to the person if you know someone. Maybe the person is sad inside, you didn't notice, and that is so important, right?
And not just talking to them, positively talking to them. Because a parent might be like, we have those parents who will be the people making their plus size or big children or fat children go into a corner. You can encourage them in a way. Just encourage them, tell them you're beautiful, you can't all be the same. Like, that's why if we all were the same sizes, we wouldn't be having inspiration and all. And then I think what the society perceives as beautiful, we have people are looking at, and then I think in this era where we're having social media, someone is looking at, because in the African setup, long time ago, Kitambo, they used to believe in that beauty of an African woman. We know an African woman the way they are and all. But right now, I think we've been influenced so much by the Western that we all think that, okay, to look beautiful, you should have big boobs, a big bum, and a tiny waist and all. But you can be beautiful as you are, just as you are. The main thing is how confident. If you're happy with where you are, you're good. And also, maybe if you want to be a smaller size, love the body you're in now as you work for the one that you aspire to be.
And for that, I think like if you are plus size, first thing, you're supposed to be happy. Love yourself first.
Exactly.
Before people love you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's better. And because of that, Melissa, plus size and love, you know? And they say like plus size, they can't move in bed, something like that, you know?
Yeah.
What did you... Can you say something about that?
I think when it comes to being plus size and sex life, it still goes down to confident and loving yourself and having the right person by you. You know, you cannot be dating a man who finds you ugly when you're naked and think that it's going to impact you positively. No, it will be negative. So if, for example, you're having a lover, or maybe he or she should be able to handle the jiggling, the thick thighs, the love handles, the cellulite and all. And also you yourself. Once you love yourself.
Once you love yourself. I'm telling you.
It turns the everything. And you know, it's a you don't wake up one day. It's work, especially for plus size who have grown in a society where someone looks at you and is like, utawezana, like, you know. So it takes work for you to have your confidence, for you to be happy. You know, once you're confident, when you're happy, you become body confidence. And when you're confident, it will reflect in your performance. Because you can't be a sack of potatoes. It doesn't matter. Like, you won't be a sack of potatoes there because you know you're confident. So when you're going to do something, you go with all the confidence. Your self-esteem is up there. You love yourself the way you are and all. And you get to do what you maximize on what makes you happy. Because if someone says, let's say you're lazy in bed, lazy is relative. You want someone who will be flipping you like chapati, you can get like, you know, so lazy is relative. It depends on what you want. Maybe someone might see you work and she's like, oh, that girl is lazy. Another person, wow, you're a hard worker. So relative is saying lazy is relative. You might be plus size and you can get it. You can get it. And
you know some lady, but I'm talking about lady because I'm a lady, okay? About men, I don't know. But some lady, when they are plus size, they think they can't find love, you know? I know one lady, she was like, no one can accept me like that. She's a sister Congolese, but she's in my country right now. But I was like, no, God knows. He make plus size, teeny, I don't know, medium, you know, and he's like us lady. Maybe you can like a short man and tall man, you know, even different, different. Even men can like I like plus size, especially African man. You know. What can you say something for those ladies feel like she can find love because of her?
We have just like someone prefers something. Taste is personal. And we have a proverb that says, one man's food is another man's poison, right? We have men who love the plus size ladies. They just love the jiggly, they love meaty, they love them love handles and all. And we have those that love those who are hourglass, those who are skinny and all, which is okay. But don't sulk and be sad thinking that you won't find love because you're chubby. We have a man out there who loves you as you are, who will love you actually, who will love you as you are, and will appreciate you. And then, you know, when it comes to love, it goes beyond your size. You know, it goes to your personality, the way you relate with people, because you might be the standard. You might be the standard shape, the standard size that maybe you think people prefer, but your personality and your whole being is whack. You're not happy, because you attract what you are. If you're sad, if you're not at a good place, or if you think that you can't find love, even when someone comes and loves you genuinely, you won't believe that, because you think that now that you feel like your size hinders you from finding love, because you might find a man who genuinely loves you, but because you think you're insecure with your weight, you think like, does he really love me? Ama one day he'll leave me for a skinny girl or something. But once you're confident and everything, you attract what you are. It goes down. You attract what you are. And if maybe you're a man, and it will be so wrong for a man maybe to come into your life and they force you to maybe to lose weight, to force you, we have one who will encourage you. But if you loved me in this size, if you loved me as a size 18, as a size 16, I trust you enough to love me even in these other sizes. We have those people who will encourage you to maybe live a healthy lifestyle and all. But we have one where you'll find he's like, "Ai, beba pana, punguza kitambi," unaona, which is not nice. Yet, once you're genuine, you will attract what you are.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not because you are plus size, and you sometimes you're supposed to go like in the gym even once, or walk a little bit, make some movement.
True.
Don't find for excuse. No, I'm lazy, I'm tired. Now it's better we are plus size, but sometimes we're supposed to like move a little bit.
Being plus size and fit. It's like sometimes someone might look at, for example, like I am, someone looks at you and like they're like, you see the way the stereotyping people have in their mind. A plus size woman or man is lazy, they can't move, they can't do what. We see that you walk into a gym, and because you're chubby, people are looking at you like, let me tell you, you hit the treadmill and sprint. Everybody is in shock. Why? Because we have that stereotyping. But it's not a must you go to the gym. You can be going for your walks, you can be jogging, just being active. It makes you be fit. You're plus size and fit.
Even sometimes you can make some exercise at home. If you feel ashamed to go to the gym. There is so many YouTubers make it.
Yes, you just exercise, because once when you exercise, you become active, your mind, you feel good. You working out and all releases the feel good hormone, so you feel good about yourself. So you'll be like, if maybe you're told like we are going to a building, the lifts or the escalators are not working, you'll be like, fine, we are good taking the stairs. But when you're not active, you reach the first, maybe you're going to the third floor or something, you reach the first floor and you're panting, you're like, wasi siwezi, that thing. But when you're active, such things won't be a big deal. Yes, you're plus size and fit. You might be plus size and not fit, but you can be plus size and fit. Fitter than our counterparts who are maybe skinnier than we are.
Cool. Okay. Melissa, about they say plus size smell bad. I'm telling you. And because of that, can you say something?
Oh wow. When it comes to cleanliness, cleanliness is personal, and you should be clean. Generally, as a woman, you should be clean. You should it's not like all no, that's stereotyping. Come on. How would a plus size not be clean? If you don't love yourself, maybe, because you pass people who don't observe hygiene, and you're like, what did I just smell? But being plus size generally doesn't affect your cleanliness. Cleanliness is a personal effort. You're supposed to look good, look clean. Maybe if you're having hair, make sure, for example, you've put on weave, the one that is sewed in. Make sure after a certain time you clean your hair, because your hair might be stinking yourself. Now that you're chubby, you have areas you're supposed to, you have flab, company.
Yeah.
You have to maybe when you're having a bath and you have a tummy which is jiggly, just wash it properly. What those areas, you're not like whoop, you're not your body is not flowing like that. You have your love handles. Like maintain it. If you want to apply perfume, drinking water, also drinking water contributes to a lot. The kind of breath that comes out of your body. Yeah, brushing your teeth and all. But I think cleanliness generally applies to everyone, both skinny and plus size. You're supposed to maintain cleanliness, and it doesn't mean now that someone is fat or plus size. They are not clean. People do maintain their cleanliness, but because you're very cautious. Because one thing, you're already on the spotlight for being plus size, so you don't want to add more things to that list. It will make you even more insecure.
Yeah.
Yes.
About that, I want to say, like, as we, even you can be thin, you sweat, but most of plus side, we are sweating a lot. And for that, I want to say to people, like, the way Melissa say, you're supposed to wash yourself properly. And guys, sometimes don't forget to have a vest inside. Is so important. And in my country, but my mom was like, when I was young, you know that fruit lemon, lemon, just cut the lemon and you put a deodorant. You understand? If you are at home, you go anywhere or before you take shower, just take lemon, cut, and you just put from some hours.
Wow.
And that one can help you to remove the smell of sweating. It's so important. Guys, don't forget to have to put vest inside, because me always have a vest inside. If I know I'm supposed to run, to go up, down, put a vest inside.
It absorbs the sweat.
And perfume, at least in
invest
town,
in a good one.
In town they can sell perfume for 100,
they do
100 or 200. It's not so expensive. Yes, when you smell good, even men can feel like, not only men, people around you. With like, I want to stay with KETSIA, I want to stay with Melissa because I like a smell. You understand? About that. Okay, Melissa.
And also hydrating, you might be sweaty, but if you don't hydrate, because toxins come from your sweat, you're excreting. So if you hydrate, the less the smell is going to be sharp. It don't even making sense, because if you're hydrating, generally hydration is good. At your sweat inatoka, I know. But when you don't hydrating is key. And maybe when you're going somewhere, because having maybe let's say you're having a perfume or something, it's nice to be like having wipes. For example, you've had a sweaty day and bathing maybe twice a day, in the morning and evening after you've come from work. Or maybe if you're going somewhere and you've had a long day and you want to be able to pass by your house, you can have, like, let's say wipes. You just refresh. You go to a washroom, wipe your armpits and all your clean. Maybe when it's that time of the month, you're having your periods, like, you just have like feminine wipes, where when you change maybe a tampon, your pad, you can clean up. Like, generally you yourself, you feel clean. It's not like when you pass someone is like, someone just smells, the way, let's not lie, period blood smells bad. So, and you're passing someone and someone is like, when you maintain that, confidence just comes. Or maybe when you pass someone like, wow, you smell nice, which perfume is that, which cologne are you using? No, you see, it's a esteem booster. So when you're clean, cleanliness is next to godliness. So when you're clean, you're just happy, like, you're confident. You don't worry about someone saying something is smelling, something is sticking, let's open the windows, the room seems stuffy and all. You don't have such worries, because you look nice, you're good,
okay.
And you're smelling nice.
And to conclude, I want to say, you don't judge a person because of plus size. You never know what that person going through. Okay, some people are diabetic, some people have has obesity. Obesity, and you are like just laughing to the person, or maybe, what can you say about that?
Yeah, being don't be too quick to judge a person because of their size, because you don't know generally what they're going through. Someone might be fat or fat, let me just say fat at the moment, because he or she is undergoing an emotional turmoil. Maybe she went through a breakup, maybe it is something not working out in her life, and she finds, maybe let's say, comfort in food, and they decide to eat. Some people, when they are sad, they eat. Some people, when they are happy, they find solace, they like indulging. So let us be kind to each other, because I remember a very close friend. I have a close friend. I had one a kind of shoe, and we were going somewhere, and she saw my foot, and she was like, sijui mbona, but yo kiatu inafaa mguu wako inakaa funny, I brushed it off, but later on when I went, I was like, mbona, because maybe that's part of my insecurity. You don't know. Maybe I have insecurities because of my foot, because I'm a loyal lady. I don't put on size 6. Hello, size 7, 8. That's my shoe size. So when someone tells you like, ama alikuwa anasema mguu wangu ni mkubwa, unaona, so let's be kind to one another. We cannot all be like, let's say, bra size. You can't force me to wear a B cup. Maybe I go to E, maybe I range from D to E, So when you come, don't be judgy. That being judgmental is so wrong, especially for plus size. Or maybe you're going to a ceremony, people are serving salads and all, and maybe that particular day, maybe you're ovulating or you're on your periods and you just want something fatty, or you want chocolate. When you go serve chocolate cake, someone looks at you like, hey, says you get serve salad. Those are chips. Na kuku fry, be kind. Just be kind. Kindness. Being kind is just be kind to people.
Guys, the key, you're supposed to love yourself.
True.
That is the key. That is the key. And I want to say to all ladies, those ones, they are plus size, you are beautiful. Okay, you are beautiful, and the key is you're supposed to love yourself, right?
Yes, you see, if someone tells you you're fat, just tell them thank you, I know. Because if you go like, or like, it, when you go somewhere else, you start thinking. If someone tells you umenona, mwambie umenona kwa sababu unakula vyako.
Cool. When they say you are fat, just had fat and beautiful.
Exactly.
And you pass.
Yep.
Fat and beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, guys, hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. Guys, show me some love, okay? Subscribe.
Hit that notification bell. Share this video. Let's get her to 200 subscribers, guys. Please, just subscribe. And you'll be getting more of this juicy, awesome plus size vibe.
This is Melissa.
By the way, you can follow me on my Instagram at
okay,
Melissa
just tell your Instagram.
And Facebook pale tunaita Melissa Mideva. Mekaribisha. I'm also starting my YouTube channel. So the love you're going to show us in this video will somehow motivate me, but I already made that decision. I'm starting
when Melissa
soon.
will start a YouTube channel, we will go to our YouTube channel.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Take care.